You're watching Selling Heroes, and we're at the Toy Fair. And we are with Zach Oat, and he is with Diamond Select Toys, and he's got amazing statues to show us today.
Just about the
Are you
best stuff
excited?
in
I'm
hero
excited.
stuff. So we're all about the hero stuff with Selling Heroes and with Marvel DC especially, because that's where we make the most of our living, selling Marvel and DC comics and art.
Any kind of heroes in pop culture. It's really cool. Do you want to show us around?
Sure, yeah, come on in. So these are some of our Marvel pieces. This is our Marvel Gallery PVC dioramas. They're made out of plastic, not resin, so we were able to sell them at a lower price point, about $50.
Oh wow, they look like resin though.
And they're more durable, so if they fall off your shelf, they won't break. But they have the detail and the paint applications and the sculpting of a higher end resin statue.
Beautiful.
Love it right off the bat, because the biggest pain and bane of selling statues is breakage.
They break. They break.
Yeah, that problem
And like,
is solved.
oh, it's worth, nothing now because the arm broke off.
Yes.
I love this one because I represent Esad Rabik, the painter for Marvel, and this is his Thor, his design of Thor design.
This Beast statue we're showing off for the very first time, where he's dodging all the rockets launched at him in the danger room.
In the danger room, yeah.
We're showing off this Goblin Queen for the first time as well. And from the movies Proxima Midnight, we're showing her off. And Captain Marvel, we're getting ready for the Captain Marvel movie with...
I'm so excited!
That's Kree Warrior.
Yep, Kree Warrior. She's obviously, I'm assuming these are Skrull weapons because she's smashing them all up, and she's throwing a big power pack punch right there. And we got the Mini-Mates set here, and we've got our action figure there.
I love Mini-Mates. Mini-Mates are fun.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, they're fully interchangeable. They come with different helmets and hairs and stuff like that. So we'll do some at comics and specialty stops, and some we sell at Walgreens. And the action figures we sell exclusively to comic shops, the Marvel action figures. So, you go to your local store, you can find these there.
The little kitty.
Yep. Captain Marvel comes with Goose right there, and also additional accessory blast pieces you can attach onto her hand. Yeah, we also have more Marvel Mini-Mates down here based on the comics, and more action figures, and more PVCs here. We've got our unmasked Tony Stark from Infinity War.
Oh wow! Look at the detail.
This is actually a production piece. You can see it's plastic underneath, and this is what they look like in the final production. We got him. We got
so nice.
Black Panther here.
Cool. I bet that's going to be a big seller.
Yes, very, very much. We're definitely.
And that's the Michonne character.
Yes, this
that's
is.
That's the Michonne character, right?
Yep, this is Dene Guerrera as Okoye, and we also have one of his sister Shuri.
The scientisty.
Yes, the scientist. Yeah.
Super cutie, super smarty.
Yes, that one should be coming out very soon. Actually, that's why she's not here, because she's probably on the water headed to our stores.
And the Hulkster over there.
Yep, cool. Hulkbuster. Yep, he's. This is another one of our bigger ones. Another production piece here.
Does it have Bruce Banner inside?
The head does not come off on this one, unfortunately. But yeah, that's most of our Marvel stuff that we have here.
This is your premiere shelf, like you're premiering this line here?
This is what we're premiering, a lot of premiering, but we also have our premiere collection, which are the higher end statues made out of resin.
This is your
$50.
debut.
These are our debuts.
Okay, cool.
And our premieres. The premiere is absolutely accurate. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here we're showing for the very first time. I pointed out some of them. But the Sandman action figure, for instance, we're showing that for the very first time. This one we've shown before, but she's getting very close to release. This is Rogue, our Marvel Select figure of her, and she comes with part of the Danger Room, like a lot of our X-Men figures do. So you can get Cyclops, and you can get Gambit, you can get Beast, and you can get Nightcrawler, and they all come with a
diorama?
piece. Yeah.
The articulation on this is really nice.
There's Psylocke with another piece of the Danger Room.
Yep, Psylocke comes with an additional piece. So yeah, they're very posable, and they come with extra diorama pieces, and
that's lots of fun. That's great.
They're a lot of fun to play with. You guys want to go check out some DC Comics stuff?
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here, come on, let's go stick with
that would
some
be
stuff.
great.
We're big Batman animated fans. I've done a lot of business with Bruce Timm, so in artwork,
We've made a lot of animated style busts and statues in that line, and so we're going to continue it with the Mad Hatter, a character we haven't done yet, and also Deathstroke. Deathstroke is actually not from the Batman animated series. He's from Beware the Batman, which was one of the more recent series, but we try to code the bases to what show they were in. So this is a Batman the Animated Series base, and then there's a Metropolis-style base for our Superman busts and so on and so forth. And the rest of these are our DC Gallery pieces. So these are like the Marvel galleries, they're PVC. I believe these are both productions. You got Supergirl here. This is plastic.
So
this is what she's going to look like. This
Awesome.
one is not going to break either. Yeah, some of these are resin prototypes, but this one is not. We're
Wow.
debuting.
So the whole industry is going to this non-breakable format?
No. We definitely still offer. These are resin. The busts are resin, and we still do resin for the Marvel premiere statues. But a lot of these galleries some of these galleries are still prototypes. Like we're showing off this Joker, the Killing Joker from that famous storyline. The Atom,
That's cool.
who was
Yeah, the
actual
Brian
size.
Hall of
Boland
Mirrors.
story.
Yeah, this is
where
based on
he-
that famous cover.
Yep.
And the Atom, who is actual size, he comes on a little notebook that is actual size.
I love this.
That's cool.
Yeah, they did a great job with that
Yeah,
one.
he was supposed to be 6 inches tall. Wait a minute. He's
Something like
8
that.
inches. Yeah, he's a little bigger.
He's growing at the time.
Well, and then the Frank Miller Dark Knight. I
Yes,
love that.
Frank Miller
I
Dark
always
Knight.
thought that me and Sharon could make a good Frank Miller
I
Dark
could be
Knight cosplay.
I used to have hair just like that.
There you go. Bruce Wayne and Carrie Kelly right here.
Yeah.
And we've got a
And
lot
then
more
everyone's
pieces.
favorite Harley Quinn over here.
This is a PVC. This is the Red Death from the recent Dark Knight's Metal storyline, where it's the evil Batman from the different realms in the dark multiverse. And this is the one who's absorbed the power of the Flash, and so he can run really fast. And his lightning effect is very bat-shaped. And just a really cool-looking character. They came up with some really great concepts for the evil Batman in that series.
Now,
So,
who designed that one? Gimli did that one?
I
maybe,
don't know
or-
who designed the original costumes in the comic, but our pieces are designed by a few different designers. This one was designed by Caesar, who's a really great comic artist. You may
Oh, yeah,
remember
I
him
know
from such
Caesar.
books like Vampirella,
Sure.
and he does a lot of our design work now,
that's so
along with other designers like Sean Knapp, Nelson Asensio, Uriel Catone. But this one was done by
Nelson works with you?
Nelson Asensio. Yeah, he's been
From
doing.
Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nelson. You know.
Yeah, I
him?
know Nelson.
Yeah,
I've known him
Nelson's
forever.
great. Nelson.
He teaches and he does design art and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
He's great for you guys. I think his style is so literal and graphically, it just explains everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely a very key designer for us. And we got some great sculptors too. Different sculptors like Claiborne Moore does some of our resin pieces. He's a pretty established name. Jean St. Jean did this Joker piece that I just showed you. And Alejandro Pereira does a lot of our women, and he's a very, very great sculptor of the female form. And there's a lot of great people who do work for us.
That's so exciting. And you guys know the same people.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Travel in the same circles.
Are you based in New York?
We have a
area?
very small office in New York. The main office is down in Baltimore.
You're right, yeah.
But Art Asylum was one of our early partners, and then
Oh, yeah.
eventually we merged together. So we acquired the Art Asylum name, and we acquired a lot of their great talent. A lot of the great people who worked on the Art Asylum products and worked on Diamond Select products now work exclusively on Diamond Select. So
I actually have the Batman animated where the very first time you see Harley anywhere
yes,
was in the production guide.
yes,
That I have a copy, and she was just on a model sheet. It had thugs, Harley Quinn, some other no-name thing that never, and it was just such an inconspicuous, character that just became so huge.
yeah. She just had her 25th anniversary last year, I think it was, and we did a special PVC statue for her, and we did a special bust from the Batman animated series line. So
I had
we-
Mr. Tim draw a sketch on the cover of that of Harley from my personal collection because I like it so much. Oh, I see you have a Shazam figure here.
Shazam!
Yeah.
Zachary Levi.
And that in the Zachary Levi style, of
Yeah.
likeness, I should say.
Yep, right here. We did a comic book one recently, but this one is definitely movie based. We've got the Ruby Rose Batwoman over there from the recent CW crossover.
Uh-huh.
We got Gal
And she's
Gadot.
getting her own show, right?
Yes, she is. She is. I've heard that maybe her costume is going to change a little bit, but this one is based on her appearance in the crossover. We've got Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. We've got Wonder Woman from Justice League. We did one for Justice League back closer to when the movie came out, but it did so well that we went back and did another one in a different pose. And I think those
And
both
the
came out
Anne
really great.
Hathaway
Yeah.
version of.
Anne Hathaway from Dark Knight Rises. and
We love
Batman.
her from Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna give her a pass for the Batman.
One of my wife's favorite movies, Devil Wears
Right.
Prada. I know that movie by heart.
Me too.
That and You've Got Mail. I think I know those two back to back.
As old-time married guys, we have to do it.
Yes, I make you.
You have to watch the favorites.
He secretly enjoys it though.
I try not to make her watch too many of my movies because I know she wouldn't
She won't do
enjoy.
it.
She won't watch Conan the Barbarian.
No.
But I understand. I understand that.
Well, I really appreciate you showing us everything.
Yeah, awesome. A nice look into
Amazing.
what's coming out in the world of toy.
Diamond Select
Diamond
Toys,
Select
everybody.
Statues. Mostly,
Really cool. And you're you're
And
watching.
we're selling heroes.
I'm Sharon.
I'm Anthony.
Yay. Selling heroes. Thank you.
And Zach Oat, the Diamond Select. What's your title there? 21st year exhibitor?
Marketing supervisor.
There you go. We got the man. The man for our little show. Thank you so much.